This is problem 1.33 from Francois Tardieu's Backgammon Strategic Concepts book, chapter 1. Here's the position for blue. We rolled a 5-2. Our home board is in the bottom right. Look at three possible moves for the 5-2. I'll give you my quick observations, some of Tardieu's key points, Tardieu's expert analysis with feedback from XG, Tardieu's summary, and at the end of the video, I'll modify the position, which raises a couple questions for me. Here's the first possible move, entering high on the 20 point and stepping up 24-22 like this. This fights for an advance anchor on either the 22 or 20 point. White has 10 checkers in the zone. We're splitting into white's 10 checker blitz. And white's 7 and 8 points, our 17 and 18 points, are stripped, meaning he's only got 2 checkers on each of them, which means if he hits us using one of those checkers from either of those points, he's going to break that point. Second possible move is to enter low on the 23 point and slot the 3 point like this. Comes in on the 23 point, a relatively safe point. White really doesn't want to hit us and cover that point. He'd rather cover the 5 and then the 3. Comes in on a point which makes it easier for white to completely prime us in. Coming on the 23, white can make it prime us in and keep us back pretty easily. Slots an inner board point, our 3 point, but it's behind white's deepest checkers on the 5 here. Third possibility is come in low on the 23 point and come down from the midpoint, 13-8, like this. Comes in on the safe 23 point. Comes in on a point which makes it easier for white to completely prime us. And it unstacks the midpoint, but it stacks the 8 point even higher. 5 checkers on the 8 point now. Here are the 3 final boards, 3 final positions. Take a look at each position. Look at the features of each position, pip count, the threat facing each player, and the strength of each player's boards. Think which position you would prefer. Let's do a quick recap. Here's the first move, entering high on the 20 point and stepping up 24-22 before and after. Here's the second possible move, entering low on the 23 point and slotting the R3 point before and after. And the third possible move, entering low and coming down, entering low on the 23 point, coming down from the midpoint before and after. Some of Tardieu's key points: if we play passively and don't fight for an advanced anchor, we give white a chance to improve their position at 0 cost. So by coming in on the 23 here, white now has freedom to leave checkers exposed out here in hopes of covering more points in his inner board. White's stripped 7 and 8 points will cause him problems if he hits us as we try to make the advanced anchor. White has an advanced anchor, and when that is true, we should try to create our own advanced anchor as well to equalize the position. And it's better to prepare an innerboard point by slotting a point in our innerboard rather than stack a fifth checker on the 8 point. Let's look what Tardieu and XG say. For the first possible move, bar 23, 13, 8, we're entering low and coming down. We are unstacking our midpoint, but in doing so, we are stacking the 8 point even more. We're also allowing ourselves to be completely blocked by coming in on the 23 point. Second best of the top three moves is to enter low and slot 3. We're slotting an innerboard point, although it's a D point, and it is behind white's deepest checkers. But more importantly, we're allowing ourselves to be completely blocked by coming in on the 23 point. Number one play, according to Tardieu and XG, is to fight for the advanced anchor to avoid being blocked in, which is our number one priority, to fight for that advanced anchor. White stripped 7 and 8 points, make it more desirable for us to try to make the advanced anchor now. If white chooses to break one of these points to hit us, our remaining checker can either hit back or help to make the anchor. Tardieu's summary: if our goal is to secure an advanced anchor, moving up to the two highest points in the opposing board is a good tactic. 22 and the 20. This will make any counterplay more difficult, as without a joker, our opponent will not be able to hit and cover both points simultaneously. I modify the position and give white a weaker, more inflexible board by taking the two checkers that were on the 18, put them on the 19, the big stack here on the 19 now. Coming in on a low point is a bit better than fighting for an advanced anchor. Coming in on the 23, better than coming in on the 20. I think this is because we want to maximize our contact value in hopes of hitting our opponent, so we're staying back. Let me know if you agree or not, if I'm missing something, or if you have a question or comment. Any questions, comments are welcome. Make sure to check out Alex Eshaghian's excellent review of Tardieu's book on YouTube, as well as a series of lessons from Sunny Florida Backgammon Club's YouTube channel.